Hey, everybody! Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about how to describe your first week at work or your first week at a new company. So, if you have a job interview coming up soon, maybe you're asked the question, how would you describe your first week at your previous job or your first week at your last position? So this is a great opportunity for you to showcase not only your soft skills, but also your ability to work with others. And more importantly, it shows what you bring to the table and how you are a great employee. So let's jump into it. Here are a few points that I think are important to cover when answering the question, how would you describe your first week at your new job? When talking about your first week at your new job, it's important to discuss what you did on the first day. What projects did you work on? How did you interact with your colleagues? What kind of impression did you make? Also, how do you feel about your first week? What did you enjoy the most? What did you learn? You want to show that you're adaptable? You're ready to take on new challenges. And finally, you're eager to contribute to the company. And just before we get into the example answer, I just want to say if you are new here, please remember to subscribe. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a like. That really helps me out. Thank you so much. Let's jump into the example answer. Here we go. My first week at the new job was full of excitement and emotions. On the first day, I met a team of friendly and hardworking people. I worked on my very first project and didn't expect them to love it so much. By Friday, my manager praised me in front of everyone, and I felt motivated to keep pushing forward. I learned a lot. I laughed. Sometimes I felt nervous, but I'm happy I started this new journey. Let's break down some of the key phrases from that answer. Starting off with, my first week at my new job was full of excitement and emotions. This shows that you are a passionate person. You care about your work. You're enthusiastic about your work, which is a great quality to have. No one wants to hire someone who is lazy, someone who doesn't care. So you want to show them that you're enthusiastic. And by saying full of emotions, it also shows that you're a caring person. You're passionate, like I said, and you're also human. We all have emotions. Sometimes people forget that. They think that when you go to work, you leave all your emotions at the door, but that's simply not true. Next, we have on the first day, I met a team of friendly and hardworking people. Now, when you start working at a new company, they will introduce you to your team. And it's important to make a good first impression. People want to know what kind of person you are. Are you friendly? Are you someone who gets along with others, or are you standoffish? Do you not want to talk to anyone? Do you seem very negative? So you want to avoid using any negative language when talking about your experience. So here you can mention how friendly everyone was, how nice your coworkers were. It really helps to paint a picture that you were able to adapt quickly to the new environment. The next phrase is, I worked on my very first project and didn't expect them to love it so much. In your first week, you won't have any major accomplishments. You're still getting acquainted with everything. But if you do have a task or a project, maybe you're asked to do something, and it's done very well, then you can use this phrase. It shows initiative. It shows that you're willing to help. It shows that you're willing to go above and beyond. And you don't have to do something major. You can be asked to make copies. You can be asked to do research. All of those things are important to the company, so you never know. Maybe something small that you do leaves a big impression on your manager. The next phrase is, by Friday, my manager praised me in front of everyone, and I felt motivated to keep pushing forward. Getting praise from your manager, especially in front of your colleagues, is a huge accomplishment. It's a great thing to share. It shows that you did something well. It shows that you're coachable. Your manager praises you because you followed instructions, right? So it's a great thing to include in your answer. Finally, we have I learned a lot. I laughed. Sometimes I felt nervous, but I'm happy I started this new journey. Again, you want to show that you're human. We all get nervous starting at a new job. Everyone feels a little bit of anxiety. And if you say that you didn't feel anything, well, that doesn't paint a very realistic picture. So it's okay to admit that you were nervous. But the most important part is that you're happy that you started this new adventure, this new challenge. And overall, you're excited about the future. All right, those are some of the key points that I think are important to cover when answering the interview question. How would you describe your first week at your new job? Make sure you show that you're adaptable, you're ready to take on new challenges. Show that you have great soft skills. Are you a positive person? Are you friendly? Are you a hard worker? Those are the things that employers want to hear, so I hope this helped you out. If you need help with any other interview questions, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to help you out. Just type the question in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe and give this video a like. Have a great day. Bye-bye.